So let's talk about this game, the Nets against the Pacers. Interesting game because the Pacers, they just played yesterday against the Raptors. We actually had the Raptors first half blowout winner. They absolutely got demolished. And this will be a third game on the road. This will be a back-to-back road game with travel, which is very, very tough, I think, for most teams. Yesterday was a cup game, but from what I remember, the Indiana Pacers and also the Raptors, they didn't really matter if they won or lost. So I mean, does this game matter a little bit more? I mean, it just matters for their season record. They both actually have a 9-13 record, I believe. So both teams have been playing okay, if you want to call it that. But we take a look at the overall, I guess, covering. The Nets have not been the best covering team overall at the spread, but doesn't make any sense. I do believe they've been covering at a lot higher rate. Maybe not at this number at 2.5, but home and away splits. I mean, the Indiana Pacers are one of the worst home teams. I mean, the worst away covering teams in the NBA. And they're not back-to-back today against a very tough Brooklyn Nets team who's been pretty scrappy, in my opinion. The only thing is that they do have a lot of injuries, man. Dorian Finney-Smith, Cam Johnson. I think I also saw Ben Simmons. I think for sure Cam Johnson's going to play. I don't know if DFS or Ben Simmons will play today. If they do play, I think that's tons of upside for the Nets, but I'm going to assume that only Cam Johnson plays. And if you take a look, they've not been doing too great, I guess, winning outright. They got blown up by the Chicago Bulls. See, they got blown up by the Chicago Bulls, got blown up by the Orlando Magic 2 times, didn't cover any of these 3 games. But before that, we're doing a decent job covering on their West Coast trip against the Phoenix Suns, the Warriors, Sacramento Kings. I mean, teams that are pretty goddamn good. So, but that was with Cam Thomas and a bunch of their guys. I mean, there's also the Warriors were playing on a really weird spot. Same thing with Phoenix. They were playing a big flat spot. So I think situationally, I think this could be a good bounce back spot for the Nets playing at home where, I mean, I guess technically they've been kind of 50-50 as well, just like a little bit better on the road because they just get big numbers, man. This is a very, very low number for the Nets. I mean, they typically play pretty, +6, +5.5, +12.5. So that's the reason why. Overall, I mean, both teams 9-13 on the season. And then we take a look at where the money's at. I mean, everyone's pretty heavily betting on the Indiana Pacers. If we even take a look, I want to go back, to this. I like to look at this a little bit public betting kind of where, a lot of the money's at. I mean, that's kind of where the line has gone. I mean, the line hasn't really moved too much.